Just wanted to do a quick daily update on my trading day. The first stock that I traded today was EVAX, and the reason that I traded it was purely stupid. I basically bought the opening range break on the 1 minute chart and failed to realize that this was a really weak stock pre-market. This thing held the 2 level multiple times and then broke down, and then you can also see that it resisted the 235 level multiple times, stayed under VWAP, died off. So I failed to realize this early, and I basically, the only good thing that I did was basically wait out on the 1 minute chart, the 1 minute candle to form, bought over it, and I cut it right when it broke the support. Yep, so that was a losing trade. Next time I won't trade stocks that are proven to be broken pre-market. Buy stocks that have a strong bullish trend and are basically coiling or creating some kind of a tight price action pre-market. So yeah, this was a fail. Next trade is FRZA. This one was also a loss in the beginning and then turned into a pretty decent winner. So what happened with this one was I waited for the open, and I was another one that I failed to realize that it had a really strong top. At the top here, it was basically resisting 310 multiple times pre-market. So this is the first area where it failed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times it failed it at the open. It failed to break it, and for some reason, I chased the price up here, also buying the opening range break with a 1 minute candle, and that quickly failed. So I should have realized it was a double top. It failed the third attempt, so that was a big red flag. It should have broken out, but I kept my position. This should have been more short bias from the very get-go, because even though this price action is tight, first of all, it's extended. I think this thing was up like I can't remember now, but it closed at 132%. So this thing was up huge, from $1.25 up to $3. The daily chart had some room to run, which is why I was sort of short bias in the morning. But basically what I'm gonna do going forward is not short stocks, or sorry, not long stocks that have a really weak pre-market where it fails like one level multiple times. And also, so I switched biases. I switched biases when I saw this support area break, and then the rest of it was just me hitting it short on the 1 minute break, and then statistics showing that cover area could be around 240. Yep, so I shorted it, and also I used the moving averages as a guide to stay in the trade. And once my idea sort of confirmed down here, I waited for a pop towards the moving averages. I added another 100 shares, risking prior fail area was around 291, and that trade actually ended up working and got me my loss back. Okay, so next trade was MMV. MMV was another failed trade, another failed 1 minute breakout. Really ridiculous. This one failed way. If you look at it pre-market, resisted at 255 multiple times, resisted here, so it opened into that 240 resistance. You can clearly see that it failed multiple times, and I, for some stupid reason, longed. I'm still trying to get used to these opening range breaks, basically, and I failed to notice that this thing was not doing well. So I switched biases I actually sold half after I realized this thing was a double top. I sold half here, and then sold the rest out here. And then I switched biases once this level broke. So I hit it here, and I waited a couple of minutes, wanted to see how those moving averages would react, and lo and behold, they held. So I added to my short, covered into that 2. The reason I covered there was because there's some consolidation in that area. So around $2, you can see like this is where it consolidated pre-market. And then my last trade was just, I think it was like TMBR. Yeah, TMBR. I mean, this thing was just not even, this was nonsense. I mean, I think it was just some stupid, pre-market attempt. I don't know why I longed here, but I'm glad I cut it. Anyways, that was my day for today. I mean, my main takeaway from this trading session is not trading stocks that are weak pre-market, that have, multiple resistance areas and break trend. Wait for the ones that hold trend, or at least have a super strong coiling action. Yep.